Taurus, finally. Woo, child. Taurus, I had to go out of the country for a hot minute to finish up um, some dental stuff. And I thought I was going to be able to do your readings there, but I really had a hard time with the Wi-Fi. So it's like, it's going to have to wait until I come back. And now I'm back. So let's get it done. Aries, oh my God, Aries, Taurus. Just finished Aries. But I don't know, maybe some of y'all are dealing with an Aries because that came out way too fluid. Taurus. All right. You know how we do this? We are going to start with the bone and the charms first, and then we are going to move into some confirmation with tarot, and then we are going to conclude with the empath oracle deck. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get all these little cards and things in. Oh, come on. Try to pick up one and end up dropping two. And that went flying across the room. So we're going to let that be. All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Any guidance, any messages, Spirit, for June? Taurus. All righty. Let's see what we have. Oops. Move all this other stuff out the way. Okay, so we have a lot of communication that looks like it's coming in this month. So some of you could be networking, could be talking with a lot of people, possibly about money. I do see opportunities coming in. I see manifestation, new job brings in new money. Some of you definitely could have started a new job within the last couple of months. If not, it looks like there's an opportunity that's coming in. Nine of Pentacles is on top of entrepreneurship. Some of you might be seeing some type of new business, or if you already have a business, expansion. We have something with going back to school. This is learning something new, could be getting certified in something. We do have the moon here. Sometimes that's hidden things, things that haven't come to the surface yet. Now, we do have an admirer that's coming in. For some of you, if you're not interested in this person, it looks like that they're going to move on. So it could be somebody trying to get your attention. And we do have the sun. You might be in your element. We have playful energy. So you might have somebody that is attracted to your energy right now, but if they're not your cup of tea and you're not really giving them any energy back, they might end up moving on. This also could be that if you are in a relationship or you already are looking in a certain direction, this person may want you to move on from what that other energy is and pay attention to them. I do feel like in the home sector, some of you are putting your foot down. If you're living with somebody or have roommates, this could be setting boundaries. Um, this could be something also going on with foundation in your home. So for some of you, this may be some cracks or something that needs to be reinforced. Um, we have the hip joint. This may be pivoting. Do I want to stay here? Do I want to move? Am I remodeling? Do I want to keep this roommate? There's something with back and forth where maybe you're not really sure. Now, we do have a new home that's coming in. And this could be, we got Three of Cups on top of it. This could be a new celebration. Maybe you put in some type of bid for a house and you find out that you got it. This also could be that there's options. You might be looking at a place and there's more than one option. For some of you, it's going to be three. Now, we have the sword and the bad spell work. For some of you, this could be cutting off somebody or somebody cutting you off. If it's a negative energy, this might be you cutting them off. For some of you, this could even be something with surgery, that maybe you having to get something cut. I do see maybe loss of money in health for some of you, and it could be because of a situation. Doublehead is riding the border between health and money. Could be stress from somebody that may be causing some issues. Also could be some type of anger management problem. If this is not you, you could be dealing with somebody that has an anger management problem, or maybe there may be something with needing therapy, like, you're a little bit touched in the head. So for some of you, there may be some mental health issue that is needing to be addressed. And if this is not you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Be careful of people in business that are wearing a false mask. We have the mask, we have question mark on the other side, and then we have magnifier. So if you are trying to start something new, do business with people, um, look a little bit closer. Sometimes in business communities, spiritual communities, love communities, people wear, these masks. And you think you're getting one thing and you end up getting something else. This is showing in your money. So I would say make sure that whatever you think you're signing up for is what you're actually signing up for. Okay. The family sector, we do have something with maybe emotions that are really close to that. So this could be emotions about money. Um, this also could be somebody in the family that may be not being completely honest. The moon card could be showing something that is coming to light but hasn't come to light yet. Now, family could represent, of course, biological family, adopted family, spiritual family, even people that are friends like family, co-workers that are like family to you. So there may be something that comes to fruition that you might have to deal with, or you might be looking at somebody and being like, yeah, they're not what they are presenting themselves to be. We have ancestors, which are good. They were on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So this is ancestors bringing in a new job or an opportunity, and we see new job coming in. Some of you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I am getting stress from a masculine energy. We have a penis here. So some of you, there may be some type of stress with a man that you're having to deal with this month. Now, we are getting handcuffs, and we have the cycle charm, which is basically like, okay, we're doing the same shit over and over again. So if this is somebody that you've been dealing with and they're stressing you out, and it's like, okay, we've done this before, we've been through this before, some of you may have to walk away because we have the claw and we have the bullet casing and we have the gun. And let's see, the gun is facing towards money. So if you're dealing with somebody that's making you lose money, or they're stressing you out where you can't go to work properly, you could be trying to walk away from that. I do see evil eye energy, and your crown is in the center, but it's upside down. So this could be jealousy. I do see chicken foot protecting you. I'm definitely seeing opportunity for travel. If this is not travel, this could also be websites, social media, where people are getting to see you more. And unfortunately, as you elevate, you also accumulate hate. You know, you're going to have some people that don't want to see you grow, they don't want to see you move forward. I feel the energy is, it seems petty, but it could be something that ends up trying to affect your money. I don't know why. I think some of you got some really good opportunities that are flowing in. Like, you might be in your season, where it's like, okay, yeah, it's my time. I got some things that are coming in, and I feel like that you have some people around you that don't like it. Maybe your website wasn't doing a whole lot, and all of a sudden, it's kicking, it's doing what it need to do. Um, could be that you weren't getting a lot of opportunities, and now you're getting some opportunities, and some people feel some kind of way about it. And your crown is upside down. Now, that could be that you're having some doubts. There may be a little bit of depression. You might be feeling a little bit, away where, some of these people maybe were friends, and now you're realizing that they really weren't friends. So I do see some issues with finances, a little bit of jealousy or something coming in with money. We do have doing something that you're passionate about, could be losing money on it. This could be buying supplies, but we also have the demon head on top of this too. So definitely for some of you, I feel like this is people that either you make money with or people that you work with that are like your biggest haters. Some of you need to look at something closely. Now, this could be if you're passionate about something and you are spending out a lot of money, this might be okay, I need to budget. This could also be a love relationship where it's like, okay, I do need to see a little bit more clearly. Demon head on top of the money and the money upside down also could be dealing with somebody that's pulling your money, taking your money. Play is on top of it though. So this could be somebody, let's go take a vacation. Let's go take a trip. Let's go do this, but it's always your money. Or it's you paying for the food. It's you paying, and whether you're male or female, it could be that spirit is like, okay, you need to see something clearly that maybe you aren't. There may be something that comes to light within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months that you absolutely need to see. Some of you could be at a crossroads with maybe your religious beliefs or your spirituality. There may be some transformation or something that's happening there. There's a new beginning with something. You could be introduced to a new way of thinking. So your perspective may be changing. Some of you in the good spell work, let's see. We have fire, oh my God, not fire, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But we have your luck upside down, and in the good luck, we have fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But we have the skeleton hand there, and that's always gimme, 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 gimme. Let me borrow this. Help me out with this. Come support me with this. Whatever it is, there's something where you feel like you're being pulled. Something is pulling. We have the angel that is right there. So we have protection here. We have protection over your crown. We have a new beginning that is coming in. Some of you may be getting some type of advancement, promotion, and somebody around you is looking at that like, oh, you're going to help me out because your purse is in the upright. 8 of Wands on top of the purse is talking too much about your finances with people. Not everybody needs to know what you're doing and how much you're getting paid to do it. So for some of you, that could be where that skeleton hand is like, oh, you got an advancement. Oh, you got a promotion. Oh, you got this extra money that's coming in. And they're like, okay, well, you can kind of help me out. Some of you, I feel like that this is to somebody that maybe you borrowed money from and now you finally got some money and maybe you're not really putting it out there. And this person is like, oh, I heard you got some money. And that's for a few. For most of you, skeleton hand is just like hanger on. It's like, okay, yeah, can I borrow this? Can you pick up lunch today? I don't have gas in my car. Can you help me out with that? And it's just kind of like little things here and there. I feel like 2025 is turning out to be a busy year for some of you, and 2026 is going to be even busier. But there's opportunities that are coming in. I get a lot of networking that is bringing in new people that are keeping you busy. Some of you are going to be walking away from some people that you used to consider friends because, like I said, the more you elevate, the more you accumulate hate. So for some of you, you're going to be connecting with new people because some of the older people are going to show true colors. I do see evil eye energy from a distance, and this makes me think that some of y'all do have like a website or social media presence where it's like, okay, we don't like Taurus because we're following them and we see them doing good on social media, or their podcast is taking off, or there's something coming in with this new energy of, oh, Taurus is making more money, they're being seen. Your crown is in the in the reverse though, which makes me think that yeah, you might be getting some opportunities, but some of you are still a little bit uncertain about what to do with it. I do see the bloom. Networking is positive. You're gonna have to be picky about what you want to share and what you don't, because it looks like that if you share too much, it's a problem. Harvest is coming in, which means that something is blooming this summer and probably early fall. So you still have some projects that look like they're about to come in. Pace yourself. 10 of Wands is being overwhelmed, overworking, and butterfly upside down is showing something needs to transform with that. We also have the anchor, which is basically I'm trying to move towards stability, but I'm not exactly there yet. But it also could be too that you need to pace yourself and be careful of stress and people that are stressing you out. All right, let's look at the cards, Taurus. Manifestation is good because it looks like that you're going to get something that you prayed for, but you do need to go ahead and pace yourself, because I see with that definitely comes haters, and it also comes a little bit more stress. All right. Taurus, 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 Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Taurus. Taurus for June. The moon card keeps trying to come out, so it makes me think that some of y'all still have, ooh, Taurus, I don't know if you heard my stomach, but good Lord. Some of y'all still have some things that are hidden. And spirit messages could be coming from, whatever your belief system is. Maybe God, spirit, whatever you follow, is like you don't need to know it all right now. If it is something that's hidden, though, the sun was there, so something is going to come to light, but maybe this is something good. I did see celebrations. Seven of Cups, and this sometimes could be daydreaming. This also could be being pulled in a lot of different directions. So this could be, okay, you need to focus. What are you trying to do? What are you building up? What are you trying to open up? Is it, if you're creative, this may not be such a bad thing, because this could be a lot of ideas that are coming in. The problem with the Seven of Cups is like sometimes there's too many choices. So you're gonna have to focus in on what exactly it is that's working or needs to work for you. Moon. Here we go. Intuition, illusion. So for some of you, are you seeing something with rose-colored glasses? Remember, we had the eye that was upside down. It was in your passion part. So it could be that you're just very creative and you're connected with your creativity, but maybe you're not really good with the paperwork. Maybe you need to make sure that you're on top of your taxes and the money that's coming in and the contracts that are around you. For some of you, this might be an energy that you operate in, a very flowy type of daydream, illusion, spiritual, go with the flow type of thing. I feel like, though, that sometimes this is kind of being a little bit too unfocused, because it's almost like I'm daydreaming, and with the moon, it's like I'm not seeing everything, but maybe there's no clear cut plan for some of you. It's like, okay, I know I'm doing something. I know I'm flowing with it, but where are we flowing, Taurus? Where are we flowing? Let's see. Some of you, this is a detachment, Four of Swords, recuperation, recovery, retreat, time out. This is basically like, I don't want to adult for some of you. I just want to flow. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. There could be an energy of maybe working hard, and this could be you trying to take care of yourself, maybe sitting back and just kind of going off of maybe some things that you created, some things that maybe um, you don't know what the new step is going to be. It almost feels like retirement for somebody. Like, I know I'm about to do ABC, but I don't have a clear cut plan for it. And some of you might be recovering, and that's why there's no plan right now. Okay, Devil, though, is in the upright, and this is fear. This could be bondage, being stuck, feeling stuck. Um, Somebody could be also dealing with letting go of something that maybe they felt like was holding them back. So with the Four of Swords, this could be a healing. For some of you, this may be even dealing with some type of mental thing, maybe ADHD, um, depression, wanting to detach from something, feeling like you need to pull back and focus on yourself, maybe to let go of this bondage, maybe a little bit of a battle. Eight of Pentacles, sometimes could be unambitious, cutting corners, unwilling to work. For some of you, I feel like if this is an organization or a job, some of you may be pulling away from something because it's not fitting the needs that you have. Um, you could be moving in a certain direction and just feeling like something is not supporting that. For some of you, though, I feel like there's some mental thing where it's like I just feel like I need to pull back and focus on me and recharge for a little bit. So let's see how it keeps playing out. Nine of Wands, battling strength of will, determination, victory, still fighting. Some, this definitely could be mental health issues, feeling like I need to pull back and get my head together so I can come back in stronger. And you are overwhelmed. Some of y'all definitely, you got way too many irons in the fire. You need to go ahead and focus on what you need for you right now, what you need to do. For some of you, though, that sword in the bad spell work makes me think that somebody else could be also trying to hold you back, and you're defending what you want to do, what you are. Somebody could be like, you know what, you're not working as hard as you normally do, or you're not putting in the energy that you normally would. um but you could be feeling restricted by something, a person, a job, an environment, and that could be where the sword is. Some of you might be cutting away something. Also, remember where I felt like there could also be a surgery. Four of Swords could be that there was a surgery and you're recuperating and you're not 100%. Somebody might be challenging you on that. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. This is really watching your budget. Like, I got to watch my money, how I spend my money. There could be a recovery, and it's like I'm not working the way that I can. And I'm trying to hold my space. This could be somebody that had to, take some type of leave from work and they're not ready to come back because they're still recovering from a surgery. But you may have a job that's calling you up like, okay, when are you coming back? When are you doing this? When are you going to sign off? Like, we got to go ahead and do this. Some of you might be trying to make sure that you're fully recovered before then. Some of you might be taking a little mental break. Like, I got to get my head right. So I do feel like that there may be a little push, like something is pushing you to work, 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 work. And you're like, okay, wait a minute. But for some of you, that bank account may be looking a little bit sad. And it's like, okay, I feel like I do need to do something. Now we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, though. We saw fire energy over here. This is somebody who can be very charming, but they also can be very competitive and aggressive with what they want. Some of you are dealing with an energy. Could this be a boss or somebody that you're working with? And it's like, okay, come on, let's do this class. Let's do this presentation. Let's do this. Like, when are you coming back? When are you gonna, like, what are we trying to do? For some of you, I'm wondering if this is somebody that maybe you're competing against with in some type of entrepreneurship thing too. Like, okay, Taurus, you need to bring your A game because I'm challenging you. Now, we have the Nine of Wands, and sometimes this is defending yourself. We have battling strength of will, determination, victory, fighting something that has something to do with money. And then you do have a very strong queen that could be pushing. Queen of Wands is no joke. Fire energy is can be very aggressive and impulsive when they want what they want. And in reverse, this is somebody that doesn't always play by the rules. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we feel like this Queen of Wands feels like that they're being taken advantage of. So you may have somebody that is signed you up for something and maybe you're not delivering the way that they want you to. And it could be like, okay, you're trying to take advantage of me. You also could be looking at this Queen of Wands and it's like, okay, I'm trying to recover from something. I'm trying to figure the next step out. And you're pushing me, you're taking advantage of me. It's a general read. I feel like somebody is definitely feeling pushed, and we definitely have somebody that is pushing. So let's see, how does it play out? Judgment in reverse, and this is stagnation, indecision. Somebody hasn't made their mind up what exactly what they're trying to do is looking like. But there may be somebody that's being a little bit too impulsive that is trying to get an answer or get something in. Maybe Taurus is like, I'm not ready to do it yet. Like, give me a chance. I feel like that there's definitely something where a person is needing to step back so that they can come back harder. But there also is a lot of competition that is coming around this energy. Maybe you're always on your A game and it's like, okay, now I want to catch my breath. And you got these people on your heel and it's like, shit, I can't even catch my breath, because. But we got judgment and we got justice in reverse. And this is indecision, but it's also dishonesty. So you could be competing with somebody who's being very shady or dishonest when it comes to winning. Now, we've seen this before with you guys, especially when it comes to business, like watch your back with certain people. This could be somebody that you're still working with. For some of you, this could just be an organization or a group that you're in that's very cutthroat, very competitive. Um, but we have the magician in reverse, and this is manipulation. Could be somebody playing games to get something that they want. If this is spiritual, this is somebody doing work. There's shadiness. There is justice is about balance. Somebody's trying to throw something off balance, and there's manipulation on top of that. Let's see. Ace of Swords, warning. Somebody is trying to manipulate something to get what they want. And there's some stress behind it. So some of you see it. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Seductress, envious, needy, jealousy. Um, you either having issues, and I think we saw that over here in the luck, wasn't it? Yep. We have King of Cups, and then we had Queen of Wands. Some of you definitely are dealing with fire or water energy, and there's manipulation, there's jealousy, and then Ace of Cups in reverse is somebody who's self-absorbed. They're only thinking about themselves. Um, some of you got to be very careful. This person could have some type of health issue too. You could be dealing with somebody that is dealing with something with health, I guess stomach issues, maybe something, they could have an ulcer. So I don't know if this is you or the other person, but I feel like that there's a stress level. But I feel like I don't think Taurus is the one that is looking out for themselves. Y'all can definitely be self-absorbed. I've seen that. And you can be selfish and very protective of what it is that you have or creating. But I'm getting that there is manipulation to throw balance a certain direction. So you could be competing with somebody who's dishonest, but it's like, I want to come out victorious. I want to be seen as the one. I want the credit, but I'm getting that something is going on with this person's health. They might not be able to keep this fight going. I don't know. I feel like there's an energy of somebody trying to figure out how to get the upper hand, but they might not be in the best of position to do it. We have the Nine of Swords and we have facing fears, looking forward, focused on opportunities. Some of you might be coming off against a really strong competitor, but I feel like that they might end up um, not following through because either they don't have the steam to push it through or there could be some health issue that stops the battle. Now we have Two of Wands, unexpected downfall, loss of control. So somebody is facing a fear of something and they're focusing on what they need to do to complete it, and they go for it because it's focused on new opportunities, acceptance. Like, and this might be somebody that you know because there's a little bit of facing fear with this. Maybe you're going out and competing against somebody that you know, somebody that you dealt with before, maybe somebody you don't even want to compete with, Taurus. And it's like, damn, but I got to look out for me. And then we see some type of unexpected downfall, loss of control, death card to something, depression. Um, Somebody, I think that either you're battling somebody that you're trying to walk away from, or there is, you don't share the same vision. If this was somebody that you were close to, maybe you walked into something with the same vision. Yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then we have restriction. Somebody tried to put somebody in bondage. Like, yeah, no, I know we talked about it, but I don't really feel like we need to go in this direction anymore. Let's do it my way. And then you're kind of like, well, no, that's not what we discussed. And then we have this Nine of Wands. I got to defend my idea, my beliefs, because here we go with the daydreaming with the Seven of Cups. I have all these ideas. But I think the moon card is telling you that somebody might try to do a bait and switch. They might be in complete agreement when you talk to them, and then once you really start getting things going, it's like, no, 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 no. Now, I'm competitive because I want what I want. And then you're like, okay, wait a minute. Are you trying to take advantage of me? And stagnation is, well, let's hold up. Let's not do anything right now. Because the justice card in reverse is like, this ain't fair. And then we got the magician in reverse, manipulation. I don't care if it's fair. I want what I want. Ace of Swords in reverse, failed efforts, bad timing, wrong choice, regrets. Queen of Wands, seductress, envious, jealous, hiding emotions. They are always were a snake. He or she, always self-absorbed. Hmm. Some of you, it looks like you have a decision that may come in, and you may not. You're going to do what you need to do for you, but you may be disappointed by a situation that you thought was going to be able to be worked out. And then it's like, I don't think it's going to work out. And I might have to pull away from it. And you feel some kind of way about it. So this could be somebody that, I don't know, maybe you thought better of this person. Make peace with uncertainty. Now, we kept seeing the moon, and the moon is literally like, okay, something's hidden until the moonlight hits it, and then it's being shown. I feel like the spirit was shielding you from something, and now I think that at some point this is going to come to the open. I feel like you were kind of just going with the flow, like, yeah, I'm being creative. Let's see where it leads me. But then it kind of like you hit a bump in the road, and it's like, okay, yeah, now I kind of need to look at what the direction is. So I think this is where we started off, but now Spirit is getting you to look in a different way because it's like something that you need to see. And let's see what that is. Okay, so we have the cosmic wink. This is guidance. This is spiritual guidance. So at first it's like, okay, yeah, Taurus, go with the flow, float on, create, be beautiful, make beautiful things, you know, build your business or whatever. And then the cosmic wink is magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at your play. So it's almost like you were flowing because spirit was guiding and watching out for you. And then it looks like that there's definitely expansion that comes in with whatever spirit was doing for you. But then you got somebody that I think comes in that's very competitive because there's a switch. Now, center yourself could be that maybe there's a lot of ideas and a lot of things that are coming in, and spirit is like, let's focus a little bit. Take a few deep breaths, regain your center. Now you can approach life from a mindful place. So this could be like maybe you were getting pulled in a lot of different directions because there were a lot of ideas that were coming in. And spirit is like, let's bring you back to center. Um, Let go of being a martyr is basically I can't take everybody with me. I can't provide for everybody. And maybe that's what started to happen to us. Maybe you started feeling like, okay, I do need to look out for this person. I need to look out for this. I need to look out for this business. But I want to create. I want to expand. And spirit was kind of like, we're opening doors for you. But maybe you got a little bit off centered. Let go of being a martyr. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel exhausted. So, and that's why spirit is kind of like take care of your health, take care of things that need to, be focused on. And I feel like that this could have been just being a lot of things opened up. Some of you got a lot of great ideas or opportunities that are coming in, but maybe you got to kind of clean up the people around you. Assert your authentic needs. This is basically like, this is what I want, and I'm unapologetic about it. Like, if I want this, this is what I'm asking for. So it's not putting other people ahead of you. It's basically like, what do I need from me right now? In a kind, confident tone, speak your mind. Speak your tone, wait a minute, in a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. We saw that with the vertebrae. Stand your ground, ask what you want, slow down. Like I said, I think some of you are being pulled in a lot of different directions, and maybe that's part of it too, is I need to rest. I've been doing so much for other people. Maybe I need to pull back and really focus on me. Slow down. To avoid burnout, don't do too much. Good Lord, do I need some more coffee? To avoid burnout, don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. Very interesting. Puts you in a position where you can handle what you need to handle. I think some of you were starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. And then I definitely see maybe some butting heads with some people. There's a wise saying, you're never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart, reconnect with your strength. I feel like that for some of you, the recovery is I need to pull back and really focus on me. And the final card is listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your thought and intellect. Some of you, I definitely feel that there's a lot opening up. But with that, you're going to get some people that are jealous. And it's already happened. I feel like you've already started seeing it, Taurus. Some of you, maybe this happened a few years ago. Some of you, maybe this is the year that you see it. But I feel like Spirit is like, slow down. Look at the people around you. Look at the energy that you're pouring in. With that Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, I'm sorry, there's a lot of things that are coming in, a lot of ideas. And Spirit is like, okay, what are we going to do with all this? I do think you still require some type of focus. I want to do this with it. I want to expand my business with that. I want to open up this business. I want to get this promotion. Like, you can't be pulled all over the place. And for some of you, that's cutting ties with things that are pulling on your energy that are no longer needed. You got to be really clear about that. Like, okay, let me take some of these people off of my Facebook or my social media that don't interact with me. They don't network. So I don't really need them. Let me take that out the way. Let me, with some of the stuff from jobs, I don't need this. I'm completed this project. Let me get rid of this. There's something that you need to start clearing so that you can focus in more. But you also have to make sure that you're catching up on your rest and you're catching up on your self-care. All right, Taurus. Love y'all.